In this video, we're going to be solving two-step equations. Now, it's very similar to one step, just a little bit more work. So what we have here is 2x minus 1 is equal to 9. Again, to solve an equation, we want to get the variable by itself. So we want to get x is equal to something, which means we have to get rid of all the numbers that are kind of around it. In this case, with two-step equations, we have a 2 and we have a minus 1. So there's two different numbers we have to get rid of. And there's actually a special order that we have to go in. Typically what a lot of people think of is reverse BEDMAS. So when we're doing calculations, you know how you do brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. If you're in the States, it's PEMDAS. For solving equations, you usually go in the opposite way. So you deal with subtraction and addition first, then multiplication and division, and so on. I think of things a little bit differently. How I think of things is, if I want to get x by itself, do you notice how this 2 is really attached to that x? It almost looks like it's glued on there, whereas this minus 1 is kind of way off to the side. In my mind, I always think, if I want to get x by itself, it's going to be a lot harder to pry loose this 2 away from this x than to go after this guy and just take him away. So I kind of always go after the things that are kind of furthest away from x. So in this case, I actually want to get rid of this minus 1 first. Now, how do we get rid of a minus 1? We always do the opposite, so I'm going to plus 1. And when you have a minus 1 and a plus 1, together they make 0, right? Plus 1 minus 1, that's 0. So it disappears. If I do that to one side of the equal sign, I have to do it to the other side. So I have to also plus 1 on the other side of the equal sign. Now I'm going to clean this up a little bit just to see what we have. On the left side, I have 2x is equal to, notice how I'm lining up the equal signs, so they're kind of right underneath each other. And then 9 plus 1 is 10. So we're still not done. X isn't by itself, but now we only have that 2 there. So we've kind of done the first step, and now we have to do the second step. Now, how do I get rid of this 2? This is 2 times x, so I always need to do the opposite, and the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide out that 2. When we have a 2 on top and 2 on bottom, they cancel. They actually go 2 divided by 2 is 1, but 1x is the same as x. And if I divide 2 on one side, I have to divide 2 on the other side. So let's clean this up. X is equal to 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now you can always do a quick check by plugging in your answer into the original equation. So 2 times 5 is 10, minus 1 is 9, which is equal to 9, and I know that has to be right. So here we have another two-step equation that we need to solve. Again, I have x on the right side now. That doesn't make any difference. X can be on the left or right side. We want to get the variable by itself, and I see I have two numbers. I have a 2 here, and I have a 4. I need to get rid of both. In my case, I'm looking at this, and this 2 is really attached, so I'm going after this one first. Or if you're thinking reverse order of operations, you're going to do addition before the division. So to get rid of that 4, I always have to do the opposite. It's plus 4. I'm going to subtract 4. When you have plus 4 and minus 4, they make 0. But what I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do the other side. Now I'm just going to clean this up. On the left side, I have 10 minus 4, which is 6. And that is equal to, all I have left over here is x divided by 2. Now, I still need to get x by itself. I have x divided by 2. I need to do the opposite, so I'm going to multiply by 2. This little dot just means multiplication when you're doing algebra. So I have a 2 on top, 2 on bottom. These are going to cancel. And I also need to multiply 2 on the left side. Again, what you do to the right, you always have to do to the left side. 2 times 6 is 12, is equal to x. So we have solved it. Now usually in math we always put the variable on the left side, so we kind of switch it over. We say x is equal to 12. It just sounds a little better. And I can do a quick check. 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So I know that it's correct. It equals each other. And here we have another two-step equation. This one's a little bit different because we have two numbers. The only difference with this one is this 2 is not only dividing into x, it's also dividing into the other number. So we actually have to treat this a little bit different. We actually need to get rid of this 2 first. And then we're going to get rid of that 3 because it's dividing into both. Now, how do I get rid of that? I do the opposite. I multiply by 2. And again, if you want, you can automatically do it on the other side so you don't forget. 2 on top, 2 on bottom, they cancel. And now I'm just going to clean up what I have. X minus 3 is equal to, and 5 times 2 is 10. So now we just have a one-step equation. One more thing to do. To get x by itself, get rid of this minus 3 by doing the opposite. I'm going to plus 3 on both sides. Minus 3 plus 3 makes 0, so they cancel. And I'm left with x is equal to 10 plus 3 is 13. Now let's see if it works. If x is 13, we have 13 minus 3 is 10, and 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. It works in the original equation, so I know it's correct.